With YouTube demonetizing independent media, please consider becoming a patron today for just $1 per month. Link below. Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater, and Solo is a movie that has, I think, is getting ready to kind of run the gamut in terms of identity politics and cultural politics, and how the just the kind of Star Wars nerds out there are going to be just pummeled and bombarded with nonsense. Now, yesterday I did a video talking about the new character breakdowns and how there was going to be a push for representation, at least with Thandie Newton's character, and everything else. And again, I'm all for varied different characters popping up in the Star Wars movies, whatever their race, their religion, their gender, or their sexual identity may be. None of that is going to impact the story, unless they treat it like the Ghostbusters reboot, which stops dead in its tracks every 15 minutes to pull nostalgia from its ass and cram it down your throat. Provided that doesn't happen, the movie should probably end up being okay. But that's not going to stop the culture warriors from attempting to really just pull some dumb shit when it comes to this kind of stuff. So let's take a look here. This is an article over on express.co.uk. where it says, Han Solo new trailer reveals Lando is bisexual? Watch him flirt with Han. Yeah, I watched the trailer a couple times. There's a reference to flirting, but it's from L337. And it's said with sarcasm and tone. It's meant to be a negative. It's meant to be a jab. Yet, Stefan Krizag is here. Is trying to make it something more than it is, which tends to happen in these cases. Now, what you can see here by what Stefan is doing is he's trying to form an op-ed piece for Express that is clearly not based in any form of reality. But let's at least give the guy a bit of a fair shake. How about that? I'm willing to at least entertain the nonsense a little bit. Now it says, did the new Solo, a Star Wars story trailer just reveal the first ever gay or bisexual character after fans go wild for the flirting scene between Han and Lando and an amused Han Solo? No, of course not. Of course not. They didn't do that. It says, it's been a long time coming. C-3PO may be the most flamboyant droid in this or any galaxy near or far, but Star Wars has never introduced an openly non-heterosexual character on the big screen. No wonder there is excitement over the latest Star Wars trailer, which shows a formerly shameless ladies' man Hondo Calrissian flirting with a smiling Han Solo. He even calls him Babe. Some fans have also seized on young Lando's rather stylish and flashy wardrobe as further evidence, although the older Billy D. Williams Leia-loving incarnation also had quite the flair for fashion. Kathleen Kennedy has been promising to shake up the Star Wars universe for a while now, and this would be the biggest step yet. Is Star Wars about to give fans an LGBTQXI icon? No, they're not. They're not. What is up with this? Why is this always a thing? This is always a thing with these kind of stories. He says, buckle up, babe, or buckle up, whatever. Who cares? That's not indicating that he's flirting. It's not indicating that he's bisexual. It's not indicating that he's going to reach over and play with Han's joystick, right, in order to get thrusters to maximum. That's not anything. It's Lando. Lando is going to sit there and he's going to be, he's going to be playful. He's going to be saucy. He's going to be a flirt, probably to a number of people. That's just who he is. But as we know, he's a ladies' man. As we know, he laid it on thick with Leia, and he's probably this is also going to be in the early stages of the bromance of Han and Lando, which we didn't get to see a great deal of in Empire. We got a little bit of in Return of the Jedi, but this is going to be the start of that. It's like I said, I do believe that this movie is not meant to be just a standard one-off, that it's meant to actually lead into like a trilogy or something. But then you've got the moment there of L337 saying stop flirting and like get back to work type stuff. Again, it's just talking some mad crap, and it's really poking fun at the idea of them probably bickering because they're going to be different people, and they're going to be arguing over the Millennium Falcon, because if it's two friends fighting over a girl, in this case it's not Kira. Right? Later on, it's a little bit like Leia, but in this case, it would be over the Millennium Falcon. That's what's going to be a thing. Han's probably going to be admiring her, and it's possible that Lando is going to sit there feel like defensive or feel something along those lines, and he's going to fight back, and he's going to do it in the Lando way, which is going to be through disarming tactics and maybe being a bit sousy. But sitting there, you have to just love that mentality. Are they bisexual? Did they just introduce this character? Remember in not Toy Story, but Finding Dory, when there was a shot in the trailer at the SeaWorld at the park, and it showed two women pushing a stroller, and oh my God, did that spawn all these articles about how oh no, they finally have the first lesbian characters on screen in a Pixar movie. I understand the argument for representation. I do. I did talk about that in the video about Solo's characters, about representation being a thing. But these characters should always be themselves in the context of the story. Trying to shoehorn or ship this particular relationship, which is what they're doing, they are doing this, is only going to negatively impact them on many levels. I'll give you an example. Sherlock, right? Sherlock. We know that that Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson ain't gay. Ain't gay. No matter how hard Tumblr tries to ship them together, no matter how many slash fics are written about their sexual escapades, none of that even freaking matters. None of that even plays in. However, Martin Freeman has come out and said that that has effectively helped ruin his desire to go and make more episodes. So by constantly trying to shove this down actors' throats, by acting overly aggressive about something you wish was there, in a franchise and a property that you do not control, nor will you ever go out and make your own, all it does is push the thing further and further away from something that people will actually see be made. You end up running the risk of alienating actors who may not want to go back because they're tired of that part of the fandom. They're tired of how crazy and militant people get over something that is literally a figment of their imagination. We're seeing that again here, and it is, quite frankly, it's pretty funny in my opinion. It's pretty damn funny that we've gotten to a point where just Lando saying like, buckle up, babe, and the L3 going, stop flirting, is considered this whole thing of like Tumblr to come out going, oh, they're pop. Here's my advice. If you want to see something like this be a thing, write a story yourself. Okay? Create it. Don't put it on somebody else to live your fantasy. Create it. E.L. James is a wonderful example of that. And I thought I'd never, that's a word I hate to use. She wrote slash fic of Twilight. It got popular. Repurposed it. 50 Shades of Grey. $50 million in book sales in 2012 alone. So, there you have it. No, Han and Lando, not bisexual, not gay, but if you want it, if you desperately need it, if you need it inside you, write it your damn self. But I want to know what you guys have to say about this. Let me know in the comments below. My name is, of course, Matt Jarbo. This has been 3 Buck Theater. I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say. Again, should be kind of fun. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day. Remember to thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, click on that bell because you kind of have to these days, and have a great one, guys.